As I've talked about before, I have been waitlisted for Wazoo's veterinary school, which is the only one in state, 3 years in a row. This year, the college's director of admissions couldn't even tell me why I didn't get into school. Despite this incredibly frustrating setback, I, after some soul searching, have determined that I'm in no way ready to give up yet. And in fact, this year, after the frustration, has made me even more determined than ever to succeed and to finally get into school. I know I am a perfect candidate for any veterinary program because of my job experience, my animal experience, and my personality traits. As I've talked about before, I work at 3 Skips and a Girl, which is a small dog daycare and boarding facility here in town, out over by the Bacon Fred Meyer. It has given me a lot of experience with many different breeds of dogs and has shown me some of the good and the bad personality traits that run in the different breeds. It has also given me a lot of experience learning how to read canine body language and behavior. And it is clear, I think, why that is important as a veterinarian. I will be around animals every hour of the day. And I know from the work I've done in veterinary clinics that every day there comes in animals that are scared, nervous, anxious, and at times aggressive. So being able to read their body language and get to know some of the warning signs, if you will help to keep me safe and the dog safe. I've also heard from multiple people in the field that it is not really a subject that is focused on during school, so I hope by getting this background knowledge it will give me a leg up over the competition. Fingers crossed. I also have a lot more animal and veterinary experience other than that. Over the last 3 years since I've graduated college, I have shadowed at 6 different veterinary clinics and with a house call vet in town. I have volunteered with the Humane Society with their cats since 2014. And back in 2013, I had an internship and later volunteered with the Wildlife Rehabilitation Center. And for those of you who don't know or not from the area, it is out the Mount Baker Highway out in Everson. And it is exactly what it sounds like. It's a little house that's now actually run by our local Humane Society that rehabilitates and releases local wildlife. Mostly birds, squirrels, deer, a lot of raccoons, which are way too smart and curious for their own good. I have, over the last 3 years, gained a total of over 1,000 hours of veterinary experience alone. When you added all the rest of the animal experience I've gotten, not including my job that I've had for a year, that number goes up to just under 2,000 of animal and veterinary experience. And again, that does not include my job or all of the non-volunteer or non-animal volunteer work I've done. I have been in many different situations and handled many different species of animals. I have had more than enough experience and time to not only improve my confidence handling the animals, but have had more than enough time to decide this is truly the field that I do want to go into. I wouldn't have put so much effort into it if it weren't the case. Along with all the experiences I've had in the field, I feel like I have a lot of unique personality traits to offer the community. I am compassionate and I like forming relationships with people, which is very important, clearly, for anybody who works in customer service. I have a very strong work ethic and great time management skills, which is very important because it gets pretty darn hectic at veterinary clinics throughout the day. During school, I got a biology major and chemistry minor, so I worked full-time while working almost 30 hours a week or more for most of it, and still managed to get a 3.57 GPA. Not too shabby, I think. Since I've graduated, I juggled 2 jobs for a while, and anyone who's done that knows how hectic and kind of frustrating that can be. Currently, I work about 25 hours a week. I volunteer at the Humane Society. I volunteer with Lydia Place, which is a local nonprofit that benefits homeless families, also once a week. I shadow at 2 different veterinary clinics, and I come here once a week. Along with these, I have a lot of management experience, which I feel is unique for someone as young as I am. At work at 3 Skips, I am alone for 95% of the time. So when my boss and all my coworkers are gone, I am essentially in charge of everybody and all the dogs. I have the most experience, however, from my job at Fred Meyer, and I worked there for 3.5 years in the deli. And for the last, woohoo, so much fun. And for 2.5 of those years, a coworker of mine volunteered me to be the PIC when one of our people were leaving. And that is essentially, sorry, I've got hair in my mouth, a person in charge for someone who has not worked at Fred Meyer and doesn't know the lingo. And is a manager without the responsibilities, paperwork, or the pay raise. Kind of a bummer. And I was not excited at all to have to do this job when I got involuntarily volunteered for it. But it really helped to improve my confidence with people and made me more assertive. And it really helped to increase my communication skills. So I feel like it is clear that just how passionate I am about the career choice that I've made and just how certain I am that I truly do want to do this. I have had many, many experiences that have helped to prepare me for the field. And I also have a lot of different personality traits that will really benefit me as a veterinarian. I am certain this is what I want to do with my life, and I know I am a perfect candidate for any program that I apply to, Mr. Toastmaster.